Okay, today we are playing a game on the Temple of Anubis. We are in the Diamond SR range, and we will be playing Mercy the entire way through. This is actually the game that got this person into Diamond, so congratulations on making it into Diamond. The very first video we ever saw from this person, they were down in Gold, so excellent work climbing all the way up. That's a lot further than some people climb, so good job. And the last time we saw this person was back in September-ish? And that video was titled Still Hard Stuck Plat, or something to that effect, so congratulations on getting past that barrier. So, we must have been very excited coming into this game, because we've got Diva Roadhog as our tank combo, so, you know, finally, this game might get me into Diamond. You see him lock in Diva Roadhog, you know, we've all been there before. So, fortunately, they had a Lucio who was trying to get to the front page of Reddit. Their Hammond also just died, and Widow killed Hanzo, so they're pretty fucked at this point. They've lost half their team. Baptiste was up there. I wondered what Roadhog was doing. I thought he was just hiding, but no, I guess he was trying to line it up on Baptiste. So, that went a lot better than expected, didn't it? Hammond's back now, but he's sort of all by himself. Damage boost to Hanzo while he Storm Arrow, there we go. I was a lot faster than it takes me to remember that ability name sometimes. I fucking hate that they both start with S, because in my mind I'm like, Sonic Arrow, it's the one that goes fast, and then I'm like, no, wait, Sonic is not the fast one in this. That's exactly what goes through my head every time I try and think of Storm Arrow's name. So Genji's after us right now. We're back up, GA away, and our team actually comes and helps us with the Genji. Isn't that a nice change of pace? Hammond's out here as well, being generally inconvenient, but do you see how even though we're playing like a bunch of solo queue hero characters as well, we've got Hanzo, Widow, and Moira all over here, helping each other in a truly disgusting display of teamwork, and from some of the people you would least expect to see helping each other. Absolutely incredible. So nobody has to die. Widow died because she got hit in the head by Sonic Arrow. Such is life. You know, that's bound to happen when there's a lumbersmith on the enemy team sometimes. But anyway, so we won the first point, like, really resoundingly, so we get to come into here with ult advantage. We see Baptiste up here, we decide to take out the pistol and kill him. I thoroughly encourage doing that kind of thing when you're in, Valkyrie. If you spot a DPS or a healer that are off by themselves, go fucking kill that guy if you think you can, dude. It is really hard for most healers and DPS to actually, like, get you off of them. Unless they're very good at the video game, in which case, you know, GG, such is life. So by and large, you know, we're playing Mercy. There's not too much to report so far, we've been playing Mercy. We tragically didn't actually get control of the point right there. They did end up managing to push us back in the end, but we got most of the way there. Frankly, if you get to Temple of Anubis, if you get to the second checkpoint and capture the first 2 ticks, I consider that to be a smashing success, to be honest, because how many games have you played on Temple of Anubis where you capture the first point, like, almost immediately, and then proceed to spend 7 minutes just smashing your face against it, and you don't capture the first tick? It's a pretty common occurrence in my experience, anyway. But in my defense, I'm also terrible, so, you know. So, Widow's dead. She got killed by, Lucio. We decided not to stay and res, presumably out of fear of Lucio killing us. Come back and res her in the end. Anyway, it was pretty safe to go for the res. Like, Lucio seemed to be getting out of there. Might have been more concerned about, like, Genji or Hanzo getting a shot in on us. Oh, see, I feel like we've been here before. Baptiste must be like, again? Fucking again? God damn. So we decided to go, like, really hard on the Orisa as well. Orisa using Fortify, I'm not 100% on going for her on that one, because at that point, Mercy is doing 10 damage per shot, with Fortify. They're nerfing it to 40% now, so I guess it's like, what, it'd be doing 120? right? Or stupid? I'm probably stupid. Math is fucking nonsense, okay? So it's a little bit better, but, tried to res, Roadhog, but we flew too high and canceled the res on him, unfortunate. It was a pretty risky res to go for anyway, but, I mean, you know, so sometimes you try and res the man and you end up getting too far away from him. Oh, big jump. I think I was gonna say something, but I've forgotten what it was at this point. You know. Look, I'm coming off of being sick. Leave me alone, okay? It'll take, like, a day or two to get back into things. And we're also playing Mercy, so, you know. We're gonna make it? Oh, we made it! We made it! Absolutely incredible. We also know how to do the jump boost, so that's very nice as well. It's good to be able to do it. I can't do the fucking boost. I've never learned the timing on that one, on the jump. I'm really surprised that that hasn't been taken out of the game at this point, because, like, Blizzard really hates, like, unintentional effects on abilities, and being able to do that with Mercy's GA was definitely not intentional. So I'm very surprised that that hasn't been taken out of the game. They tend to do this. So, I mean, whatever, it's still in the game, so that's cool. Heaven knows Mercy direly needed something to, like, increase her skill ceiling, right? And hey, that's as good a way to get there as any other. See, look at that. Her Dragon Blade, and we just, like, jumped up into the sky, and he's like, where did she go? I dashed in, and now she's, god damn it. And everybody just left Genji behind. He did get Hanzo, but, you know, nothing of consequence was lost. So tragically, we didn't capture the point again. We did get extremely close. We got to 96.9, which is very close to being nice. 6.9, a really good time, ruined by a period. So, anyway, we've got most of the way there. I'll consider a 90+%. Fuck, that's as good as winning, as far as I'm concerned. Like, that's basically captured the point. It's a lot better than a lot of games on Temple of Anubis. We actually have, like, a decent combo of tanks, finally. Finally, we have a Reinhardt. Will he play Reinhardt well? Probably not. There's a total of, like, 4 people in existence that actually know how to play Reinhardt, so unlikely, but we can always dream. So we start trying to get the Orisa. There is a Baptiste under us, you know. I'd rather go for him than the Orisa, but the Orisa is probably like, what the fuck? But I'd rather go for the Baptiste just to, like, thoroughly tilt him at this point. Can you imagine if we killed him again in Valkyrie? Oh my god, he'd be livid. So we got punched by Doomfist coming out of his spawn. We didn't know that they had a Doomfist until we got punched. So, you know, that's playing against Doomfist for you right there. So at this point, it's not looking too good that we're going to fully capture this checkpoint, but, you know, if my team played as well as they do, if my team always played as well as they do during overtime, then I'd never lose a single game. So you never know. We might get there in the end. Their Lucio has been trying to help us out this entire time, and, you know, he's doing it again, so thanks, Lucio. Whose name is Jazuel as well, so, you know, that's almost an appropriate name, but it's kind of like, you know... Oh my god, fucking Genji, fucking relax, dude. I mean, you know, such is life. When did he pull it out? And we do keep going. As soon as I see that dragon, I go, nope, fuck that guy. He's on his own. We kept coming for a little while, but I mean... there's a solid chance he kills us anyway. Like, he probably had a rough idea of where we were, but as soon as I see that dragon, I'm like, nope, that guy's on his fucking own, and I just look to try and get out of there. Oh, are we gonna capture it in the end? Maybe? Hey, we captured the full point in the end. Hooray. I pushed 0. instead of the right arrow. So we've gone all the way back to the start of the video. I should just put, like, turn numlock off during recording, but no, I can't do that because then my keyboard shortcuts wouldn't work. God. What terrible news. Anyway, so that all went tremendously well. We are back to having a bad combo of tanks because Sigma is not a good main tank, but here we are. We will depend on Toes as our main tank. I don't even know what button I pushed that time. Anyway, so not too much to say about the first round, like, advice-wise. We were pretty much playing Mercy, other than, like, leave Hanzo to fucking die sooner than that. But we captured the point anyway. If you don't get punished, you don't have to learn. That's what I always say. But, like, pretty much been playing Mercy this whole time. Like, we've been playing Mercy well. So, you know, what is there to say? You know, Mercy doesn't have as much to say as other heroes a lot of the time. Anyway, we're playing Mercy well, so there you go. They have a Doomfist now. This is terrible news for us. Because, I mean, whenever you're playing a support and there's a Doomfist on the enemy team, like, you're not having fun. You know, you're not having fun. Even if you're like Bridget, you're still not having fun when there's a Doomfist on the enemy team. Heaven forfend you playing Zenyatta or Ana. Oh, good heavens. You know that he's going to be bullying you the entire game, and it's not going to feel very good. But that's a lot of Overwatch games, to be honest with you. I do just so dream of the day that we delete Doomfist, or he's just nerfed back into an unviable state. His time has to come for him eventually. So I went back here because I wanted to say that we should damage boost Hanzo while he's using Storm Arrow right now. Damage boosting Ashe is a good one to go with by default, but Ashe is going to be firing through this amplification matrix right now, so she's going to be one-shotting people regardless of if we're damage boosting her, basically. But if Hanzo's using Storm Arrow, if we damage boost him while he's firing through the amplification matrix with Storm Arrow, one of his arrows might be able to one-shot somebody. Because, how much does Storm Arrow do? Hold on. Overwatch, Hanzo. How much does Hanzo's Storm Arrow shots do? I think it's 60 for a body shot on Storm Arrow? No, it's 70 per shot. Ho ho ho. So if we... So doubled through the amplification matrix. And then Mercy's damage boost is... Mercy. What's her damage? Because... this number has changed a bunch of times. Her damage boost is 30%, so... Oh, but now that's the real question. No, it's damage boosted when she fires the shot, so it's 30% of 70%. So he's not gonna quite one-shot somebody on a body shot if we were damage boosting him, but he's fucking close to one-shotting somebody on a body shot off Storm Arrow, so it's better to be damage boosting him than, Ashe at that point. Ashe is a good one to damage boost by default, but with the Matrix as well, oh, that would be a very unfortunate Storm Arrow to get hit by. He's practically playing Bastion at that point. So, two of our boys just got killed by Roadhog, and trying to pull our Roadhog through that one. It wasn't looking too good. We managed to res him. And here comes Bob. Bob's gone way too far to damage boost. Bob's gone down basically into their spawn. Oh, that was such a nice sound. Fucking Hammond. Oh, yeah. Oh. Fucking Hammond hit every shot while we were damage boosting him. So that was an excellent sound. I like how everybody just kind of stopped to watch as well. Hammond and Roadhog are just like, what the fuck is he doing? What a hero. I just love our Roadhogs just like, what the fuck, man? And we teabagged him as well for good measure. Excellent, excellent. So, absolutely incredible that they didn't capture the checkpoint off that one, to be honest with you. That fight was going extremely badly. Rezzing Roadhog ended up paying off well, and Ash had Bob, so at that point, like, fuck, we got Daddy on the field. Like, that's like 3 heroes in and of itself. Assuming he doesn't get put to sleep. But it's okay. People are very bad at the video game Don't Wake Daddy. They wake Daddy all the time. So Roadhog's got his ult again. Good job, Roadhog. But he was not in a position to, like, kill half our team that time. There goes the dragon, but they don't have anything to combo with the dragon, so it's not too, it doesn't matter too much. They've got Roadhog Hammond as their tank combo, so have we. Neither team is happy about it, but it's gonna be worse for them, because it generally is going to make it a lot harder for them to get through the choke point. We don't have to worry about getting through a choke point. So, that all got very scary. Oh, okay. Coalescence is going to basically be over by that point. I was still scared about going for that res. I don't think I would have gone for that res. That one seemed way too scary. But we did get away with it, and like I always say, if you don't get punished, you don't have to learn. So there are mines in some weird places because of where he used that from. So that was a scary GA. I was afraid we were just going to bump right into somebody, or into a mine rather, but nope, we did not. Anytime Hammond does it super high in the sky and there's like walls, I'm always afraid of just like bumping straight into one of them because they've stuck to a weird spot. My favorite is always when there's a roof, like they do it like under this bridge, and there's always just this like very tight, like basically like a fucking spider's nest of mines right on the top of the bridge. I'm always a big fan of that one. Not on the top, on the underside of the bridge. The top of the bridge is just on the bridge, isn't it? So anyway, their team they didn't capture the point. Sucks to be them. Jacob is the CEO of Foreskin. Yes, incredible insight, my friend. So yeah, not a lot to say about it, like, advice-wise, really. Or a couple of things. 'Cause, I mean, by and large, we were just playing Mercy well, which, you know, you would hope would be the case off the game that got us into Diamond, and hey, we got into Diamond, so congratulations again. So, the Spiffing Brit is a good YouTube channel, I recommend. Only found out about him like a week or two ago at this point. Great stuff, very funny. Basically, all of his videos revolve around, like, exploiting games, in a, like, basically, X game is perfectly balanced, except for this one horrific exploit that I'm going to spend 30 minutes showing you why it's so terribly broken. Highly recommend. I watched this person because I played the Total War 3 Kingdoms game. DLC is about to come out. This guy got early access to it, I was watching it, so now we get, like, a bunch of other videos from him in there. He's fine enough, like, if you're into, like, strategy games, fine enough, but, you know. No, I haven't really watched many of his videos. Northern Lion's still great, Let's Play is cool, Achievement Hunter, you know, Rooster Teeth, good stuff. And yeah, that's all. So yeah, highly recommend the Spiffing Brit. He's also British, I'm British, so, you know, we have to stand up for each other over in England, you know. Lord knows, nobody else will, except for all the Teaboos, they're called. That's one of my favorite slang terms, the Teaboo. Anyway, what complete nonsense we're talking about. So, congratulations on finally getting into Diamonds. It's no longer Hardstock Plat. Great stuff. Managed to climb up from Gold to Diamond playing Mercy. Some said it couldn't be done, but there you go. So, thank you very much for watching. If you did, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. More than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them, or just shitpost with us. I've started streaming on Twitch Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 8 p.m. EST till midnight EST. There's a link to the channel in the description. Not midnight EST, 11 p.m. EST. Changed the schedule. And if you managed to make it all the way through the video and somehow still enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe for more content of middling quality in the future. And I hope you found the video helpful.